I always open the wrong end first, so I'm gonna go with this one. It's gonna be wrong. Yeah, Matrix. Ooh, this is the fun one. Come on now. All right. I think I'm ready. All right, guys. Welcome back. I've been away for a little too long now. I had a good momentum going last season, and with the rough winter that we had, I kind of lost it. And I've been posting shorts the past few weeks just to kind of keep putting stuff out, but I'm finally getting back into the groove of filming. I just went out the first 2 times this past week. It's a little slow right now, so I haven't really made a video from that. But I'm gonna be going out a ton more coming up soon, so hopefully I'll get some good stuff out for you guys. But today, what I'm going to be doing, I placed a special order with American Legacy Fishing. There's a bunch of rods that I want to try out, so I ordered them. And my plan is to show you guys what I got, so you can see what I'm going to be using and testing out the next few months. So let's get into it. First of all, can we just appreciate how well Legacy packaged these? This is 5 rods here, and they are tight as can be. There's bubble wrap all over this. It's all taped up nice and tight. Nothing's happened to these rods in transit, so pretty cool. Okay, now that all these rods are out of the plastic, I can finally start kind of talking about them and showing you what I got. So first of all, the first rod tube that I showed you is actually straight from Shimano themselves, and this is the 7.5 Heavy Zodius. It's actually the rod that broke on camera, and I'll roll that clip for you really quick right here. And I just broke my rod. What? How? Not entirely the rod's fault, but Shimano was awesome enough to replace it. It took several months, probably like 4 or 5 months, but I finally got my hands back on it. And when this rod broke, I'd only caught a handful of fish on it, and I've only used it for about a week. So I'm glad to get to know this rod a little more and see how it suits me in the summertime. I'm gonna be flipping grass with it, fishing big Texas rigs, big shaky heads. I'm talking like 12-inch shaky head worms, 3/8 ounce weights, stuff like that. So that should be fun. Now, onto the juicy stuff, the meat and potatoes, the corned beef and cabbage, if you will. St. Patrick's Day did just pass. So this stuff all came from Legacy, and I will start off with this infamous rod right here, which has an awesome story. This is the 610 medium Expride A. Regarded as one of the best jerkbait rods on the market. So I'm really into jerkbait fishing right now. Currently I'm using the Victory 6'8" medium jerkbait rod, and I'm excited to get to use this. I've heard a lot of amazing things, and this rod was actually bought for me by my good buddy Chris, and I can't thank him enough. It was actually off the used section on American Legacy. If you keep an eye out on there, you could find some crazy deals. He saw this, he knew I've been wanting one, so he bought it and had them include it in my order, which is pretty incredible. So thank you a lot, Chris. You're an awesome friend. Next. Now, these rods are all going to be from the same line. I really wanted to dive in deep to one particular model of rod, and that is the Shimano Curado, the new one. This is the second version, and I can tell you, just from taking them out of the plastic, I'm pretty impressed. Now, I want to say right off the bat that this is not a review. This is literally just me unboxing. Taking them out of the pack, showing them to you, telling you what I ordered, and just an initial impression on how they feel and look and all that fun stuff. So, not a review. So, first one, whatever one I just happened to pick up, let's see here. This is the 7-foot medium heavy. Now, this is going to be awesome. The logo's upside down there, but whatever, you get the point. Black and green, I really love the color combo. Split grip, EVA foam, a little, focus. Hook keeper right there. The wrapping all the way up the blank. I love this look with all of Shimano's rods. The Expride, Curado, Zodius. This wrapping all the way up the blank really stiffens up the rod, strengthens it, and just makes it look pretty cool. So that's awesome. Now, as far as this rod feels pretty well balanced. It does still have the tags on it. All these rods are still going to have the tags on them, so yeah. Feels really great. It looks like it has a similar locking nut to the Poison Adrena. It looks very, very similar. CI4 Plus reel seat on all of these rods. Feels amazing for the price. Gotta tell you, I have a 7-foot medium heavy Zodius that I'm going to be directly comparing this rod to. Again, the 7-foot medium heavy Curado. Kind of a do everything rod. I'll probably throw flukes on it, throw Texas rigs. I'll probably flip with it just to see what it can do, but should be fun. Next, what do we got here? This is the 7'2" heavy. Now, I have a 7'2" heavy Poison Adrena. That's my jig rod, but I'll also use it for big 3/4 ounce and 1 ounce spinner baits. It's an awesome heavy chatterbait rod. It's just an awesome moving bait rod as well. Gonna be stacking this up against the 7'2" Poison Adrena. Obviously, that's not gonna be a direct comparison, but I think it'll be cool to see how it holds up in terms of value. Again, this is 180 bucks. That Poison Adrena is about 400, so big difference. This rod feels pretty good. Feels a little tip heavy, but it does still have the tags on it. Pretty impressive, I'd say. It feels pretty light. I'd say it's probably going to be, I'm going to guess around the high 4s, low 5s, like 4.8 to 5.2 ounces, which is pretty decent for a 7'2" heavy. Again, that's just a guess, so I guess we'll see when I go to review this rod if I'm right or not, and I'll have to quote myself in that video. So a couple months from now, you'll see whether or not I was right. So again, the 7'2" heavy Curado, going to be using it a lot for jigs, Texas rigs, and flipping. Here, okay. So this, you know what? I'll save this one for last. Let's go to this one. So this must be the 7'2" medium, right? Yes, so this is the 7'2" medium Curado casting rod. Should be an awesome finesse jig rod. I'm primarily going to use it for moving baits, like dark sleepers, spinner baits, small chatterbaits like the Z-Man Minimax chatterbait. We'll see. I got to see how it stacks up. I haven't used a Shimano medium power casting rod yet, so I'll see. It's rated from 1/4 to 3/4 ounce, so it should throw a 1/2 ounce dark sleeper really well. Same thing with a 1/2 ounce small like War Eagle spinner bait. Line rating is 8 to 16 pounds, so yeah, like right in the middle. 12-pound test is probably what I'll be throwing on this, so we'll see how versatile this guy is. I'm going to use it mostly for moving baits, like I said. Excited to use this one. And on to the last rod that I will be showing for you guys. This is the 7-foot medium action Curado spinning rod. Hold on, my hat's falling off. 7-foot medium action Curado spinning rod. In my opinion, the 7-foot medium action spinning rod is the do-anything spinning rod. You could drop shot with it, you could throw shaky heads with it, tubes, small jigs, small Texas rigs, little 2.8 Kitex or swim baits, Senkos, wacky rigs, Nico rigs, basically anything that you would want to do with a spinning rod, you could do with a 7-foot medium, and that's why I got it. I also have a 7-foot medium Zodius that I haven't really used a ton, but I'm going to be comparing directly to this. So that should be a cool comparison to do for you guys. That's one of the reasons I went with the Curado line, is that I have used a lot of Zodius models, and it's probably one of my favorite models of Shimano rods that there is in terms of value. So to be able to compare the Curado line to the Zodius line is going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully it'll be beneficial to you guys and also beneficial to me, so I could learn the market a little bit. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for you. So I got 6 new toys to play with, which is pretty exciting. I guess, this is just a small little update video. It's, people like watching unboxings and seeing what people are getting, preparing for the new season. But I also want to give you guys a little update. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I really feel like I lost my momentum over the winter, and I'm really trying to get it back. The wheels are turning. I'm I kind of feel like I'm running in place now a little bit, but I'm gonna get going soon, I promise. I'm doing a lot of tournaments. I'm actually going up to Maine soon to fish an event on Lake Cabo Sacanti, so that should be a lot of fun. Gonna get a bunch of footage from that, and I'm just having fun on this new boat that I still have to reveal to you guys. I haven't even told you about it yet. I plan on revealing it this week, so that should be another video that I have coming out. So a lot of stuff planned, and obviously a lot of videos coming down the pike using these rods too. So if you're interested in that, please stick along. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I have to clean up all this mess. My boat is just full of plastic wrappers and bubble wrap and rod tubes, so which is not a bad thing at all. Not complaining here. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. No.